It's so funny.
Hey, hey, hey.
Kings and queens, pimps and players, everybody in between. It's your boy, the one, the only Debo vibes right here, man. Thank you so much for coming by another episode. Debo Life and Debo Vibes, nice. Right. Oh no, wait a second. The Life and Vibes, not. Oh no, wait a second. Welcome to the first episode of the Debo's Savage Life debut episode,
Hey.
man. So we're real excited about it. We've been
Hey.
we've been trying to figure out what to name the show because you know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying, Miss Savage, she well, she started off as Miss Angie. Now she's Miss Savage all of a sudden. And
That's
I'm like,
right.
man, she, you know what I'm saying? The contributions and everything that she does, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We gotta bring her on. So she's a permanent part. We're
Thank
all permanent parts of
you.
this. This is right here, man. So happy, so happy. We still doing nice topics. Every now and then, though, we're going to touch on other things, though. But this is the first ever episode of Debo's Savage Life. With that being said, how y'all feel about that? Starting Miss Savage, man.
I love it. I love the name. It goes. I love it because it has all three of us in it. So I really love it. I like it a lot, and I'm appreciative that y'all invited me to be on your show forever. Like
That
forever.
wasn't no y'all. It wasn't no y'all. It was not y'all.
Who?
I
What?
told you
What?
a vibe. No, I told you a vibe. Yo, Angie, she need to be on the show like permanently.
Oh, thank you, Life.
I said,
I
and you, man, all right, man. I don't know about all that, man, but all right, man. I guess so, man. I mean, damn, man. I mean, I'll see
I'm
about
gonna
that. Damn.
cry.
Hey, hey.
I
Thank
said, put
you.
her on now. She a
Thank you,
permanent
Life.
fixture. She a permanent
Not,
fixture.
man, I'm like, man, I go crazy. I ain't doing that.
All right, man. Man. All right,
I'm a
damn,
little
damn.
crazy, just a little.
I
Yeah,
guess,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Damn. But that's all. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. Hey, DSL, baby. DSL for life.
Hey,
Let's go.
hashtag
DSL.
DSL. We got a
Yeah,
DSL
do
request
it.
line
Let's
lit
run
right
it.
now. DSL request line lit right now. But before we continue, y'all, we do have for our episode right here, we have a special guest to come on. Today we're talking about Friday. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Yes.
I've been on this gentleman's show a couple of times, and he's A1 from day one, man. Legit dude. And he was like, Debo, I gotta come on y'all show, man. Let's talk about some old school 90s stuff. And I was like, man, let's get it, man. Now, he's Clark Kent when he's Ryan, but when he's the historian, he's Superman. So let's go ahead and bring him on right now. The one, the only Ryan, the historian, man. Ryan, let's bring him right quick. Oh, there you go. There you go. Ryan, what's going on, man?
What's
Where you at?
happening? What's
Hey.
happening? What's happening, good people? Thank y'all for having me on.
Man, thank you for
Yeah.
coming
What's up,
on,
man?
man. Thank you for coming on, man. For real talk, man. So before we continue, you know what I'm saying? Life said we gotta do something in honor of Friday. You know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna do it, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
All
count of
right.
three. All right, we going to address Miss Savage.
All right.
Count of three. One, two, three. Bye,
Bye,
Felicia.
Felicia.
That's how
I
you
ain't
do
gonna
it.
Y'all
do okay,
so
man. I ain't
stupid. Whatever. Listen.
all right, y'all. But yeah, man, we're excited about to talk about Friday, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
the thing about it about Friday, before we continue about Friday, the historian, he is in, you know what I'm saying, with us. He's a special guest. But before we continue, man, I just want to pay homage, give a big time shout out to Ryan, the historian. I've been on his show a couple of times, the Birdcage LLC. Before we get into anything, y'all, Ryan, if you could, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you be doing, and last but not least, that mighty Birdcage LLC, man. What you got?
Man, I'm just a regular cat, just out here just trying to get it in. We talk Atlanta Falcons football, but we also have an interview process on the show called On the Perch, where we bring in former athletes, coaches, journalists, and different folks that have been through or whatnot, man. So it's been a great experience, and I enjoyed when you came on the show. We got to get your brother on the show too.
Oh, no
Definitely
doubt.
got to
Hey,
get
I'm
him
there,
on.
man. Hey, let me tell you something, man. I was a season ticket holder for like 9 years. Shout out to Georgia Dome. section 325, row 24, seat 11 and 12. You know what I'm saying? I'm the
You
reason
knew
why
the
Debo
section
Vibes.
and the seat. God.
Oh, no doubt. No, listen, I'm the reason why Debo Vibes is a big Falcons fan because I would take him to Falcons games with me. You see what I'm saying?
Nice.
I would take him. You know, before
That's
that, he wasn't
good.
really a Falcons fan. But I took
So,
him to the game. I feel sorry for him. I said, yo, come on, man, let's go to the game with me. You know
so,
what I mean?
so in,
Now he's a
so in
big
other
time Falcons
words,
fan. That's
so
what's
in
up,
other
man.
words, I
And
got
he
to
ain't
give
never
you.
think he never think before it either. Never think before it.
So I got to give you a little something. Like I tell the folks when they come into the birdcage or whatnot, we, like I said, we normally have a pregame show on game days. We have halftime report by yours truly, and then we have a post game called either the party line or the benediction or whatnot. So if the Falcons win, it's a party. If we lose, it's the benediction. Everybody bring your altar, bring your prayers to the altar and your complaints and
Got a
concerns.
lot of prayers.
Trust me, if you haven't seen Falcon fans that's not religious, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I
I know
know. I'm a diehard 49ers fan. I know.
so we do that, and then like I said, we do the interview process where we've had some great guests to come on, and we definitely appreciate you just helping us just tell a little bit about it, man. And we won't, like I said, we're all about reaching out, talking to great content creators that's not on the foolishness or buffale, as I would say. Can we cuss on here?
So Ryan, who's your favorite
Yeah.
Falcon of
For
all
sure.
time?
Hey,
We
no,
cuss all time.
bro.
I cuss all the time.
Hey, anything goes, bro. You can say what you want to say, man. Hey, you're in a safe place, man. Let go and release, bro. You for sure. For
You
sure.
only knew some of the stuff that I've said on here.
Wait a minute. You done took the gag off the historian? Woo!
I have, bro. Out to the gag off. Hey, man, this is gonna be the historian unfiltered right here, bro.
I think,
Hey, like I said, you're in a safe place right now, man. Be you.
I'll go ahead and say it. We deal with the real. We don't deal with no bullshit ass content creators that's full of shit. If you cool, we rock with you. If you not, congrats to you. I hope your platform goes well. But we not all about the foolishness. I'm gonna take it. I gotta dedicate this soundbite to my man Lyfe up there because he brought you into the Falcons culture. I've been in this culture since diapers, yelling at Dion running. So honor of coach.
I got one thing to say. This is my house. This is my house.
There you go.
That's funny.
This is y'all. I got to give y'all homage, but that's normally what I do for my show when I have guests to come in there and they want to step on my toes. Like, hold up, just how I go.
Right. For sure.
Right.
Thank you
For
for
sure.
having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, all day long, man.
We're
All
glad
day
you're here,
long.
bro. We're glad you're here.
Thursdays
real.
at 8 p.m., baby. The Birdcage LLC. You saw the title or whatnot. Y'all come on Thursdays 8 p.m. or directly after Falcon games, man. Y'all know where to find it.
That's
Me,
what's up.
Magnificent Birdcage crew. Can't forget about my guys, K. Ray, Coach Grant, Meltdown, Turbo, and the Black Wall Street Journal. My boy Sinquay. So thank y'all for hollering at us or whatnot. We definitely appreciate it. So
Hey, man. Huge shout out to the Birdcage LOC. I've been there a couple of times, man. Shout out to the, Graybeard. Shout out to the homie K-Dub, man. Every time I've been on there, man, y'all been very welcoming. It's been great dialogue, man. And hopefully it'll be more of a fixture of Debo vibes on the Birdcage, man. So I definitely appreciate that, dog.
We might have to come up with a little segment where we got you and your brother coming in. Might have to call it the Bird Twins coming through or something like that.
Okay, the Birdcage Twins. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, a little something, man. My man said he was a season ticket holder, so we can't sit there and forget that. So respect.
For sure.
You can come through too, Miss Savage. You got Shanahan's monkey ass as a head coach.
Yeah, you can have Shanahan.
Well, sorry about that. Even though we did win our preseason game against the Raiders.
Yeah, and that counts, right? And that counts, right?
It counts for me.
And that counts.
I thought we were talking about Friday. Are we going to talk about Friday or what?
Let's talk about Friday, yeah. Let's go and
Hey,
talk
Miss
about
Savage,
Friday.
you and the old girl got something in common though. Y'all both 49 fans. Y'all both 49 fans.
We are.
Yeah, you and the old girl.
Which old girl?
Who?
Which one? Are you talking about on the show?
Nah, what's her face? Andrea.
Andrew, what?
Dude,
Andrew.
name dropping, man. I don't know the hell he talking about, man. Let's proceed, y'all. But
All right, my bad. Sorry.
here we go,
Andrew,
man.
wait, are we talking about the same? Were we talking about when we went to school with?
Yeah. She was at the
Oh,
game. She was on Facebook. She had all her 49 stuff on. Yeah, she's at the
oh
game.
yeah, she was at the game. She was at the game with her new
Yeah,
blue
she
thing.
looking nice too. She looking mad nice.
I mean, some of them might have been edited, but okay.
Let's go before we proceed, man. Going to it, man. DSL request line. Jordan in the bill. What's going on, Jordan, man? My brother from another mother, man. What's up, Jordan? The historian, the only
Hey,
dude I've been
Jordan.
around to bring up Fritz Pollard. Legend right there, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, Jordan, man, your work, historian your work speaks for itself, man.
Thank you.
So let's talk about Friday right quick, man. So Friday comes out in 1995.
Mm-hmm.
And it came out in my opinion at an ideal time because when Friday comes out, we gotta realize West Coast movies were predicated mainly around gang violence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like around like Men's Society, South Central, Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? Others that no, you know what I'm saying can't come to mind. You know what I mean? So Cube and DJ Pooh Cuban DJ Pooh actually they were sitting down together one time. They were actually watching In Living Color, and they were watching it and digesting everything. And Cube told Pooh like, wouldn't it be cool if we can just what I'm saying do something creative to show us other side of South Central,
Right.
another side of the West Coast that's not gang violence, everybody getting murdered, this that, and a third. We're gonna have a comic approach about it and a real life approach about it right there. So with all that, and when it came out right there, man, it was masterful. So
It
I'm gonna
was.
start. I'm gonna start with our guest right there, man. Ryan, the historian. When Friday came out, man, and first time you, how about this? The first time you saw Friday, man. When you saw it, what was your overall impression of it, and how were you digging it? What was going through your mind when the very first time you saw Friday, bro?
Or your favorite part? Or your favorite part of the movie?
The very first, yeah.
Yeah.
No. So the very first time I saw Friday, I wasn't supposed to see
Oh.
that. My aunt Lynn, he hooked me up back in the day, my father's sister. First time I saw it was on bootleg, matter of fact. Didn't see it on the tape. Didn't see it in the movie theater, saw it on bootleg tape. That was the first time
Wow.
I saw it. And Auntie had took me back to the crib, had some chili Fritos, because I love chili Fritos, just to be real. The icy to go with it. Chili Willy, by the way. But getting back to it, the first time I saw it, I was I was in elementary school. I was
Dang, we old.
first time I saw it sitting down. Yeah, I'm 38, so I'm a little younger. But I saw Friday when I was in elementary school. Wasn't supposed to see it, but saw it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The bootleg version also had scenes that were unedited, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
So the stuff that you don't see, you got to go to YouTube to pull it up. So I got to see the original stuff, everything original off the bootleg. So shout out to the bootleggers out there.
The bootleg.
Sure, yeah.
Bootleggers out there, because a lot of us that didn't have money like that definitely survived off of a lot of the tapes and DVDs. So got to give them a shout out. But that was the first time I saw it. I was in
So what was your
elementary.
favorite part of the movie, would you say? Like your favorite overall scene of Friday?
I got too many. That's the problem. I got too many. But let's just say the first time I seen a full-grown woman was Miss Parker. I found out. Listen, I'm old school Atlanta. I'm old school Atlanta. I moved from Atlanta to Duval. I'm not like these new Atlanta cats that want to wear dresses and stuff like that. I like the ladies.
For sure, yeah. For sure.
Let's keep this shit
I
up.
haven't seen those yet.
No.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, Debo, you know what I'm getting at.
I know where you're getting at, bro.
Let's keep it funky. No disrespect to the alphabet community, because I got some family members that's around that community, and I got some partners of mine that I served in the military with that's like that. Good people, they don't put that on you, but I'm gonna be real with you. No disrespect to you, but I like the ladies, and that's when I first saw a full-grown woman in Miss Parker,
Miss Parker.
aka the lady off of Wheel of Fortune. Just remember her as a kid. But this
Mhm.
is my favorite line. Just
Look, she bending over. Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want.
and you can't take a kid who snuck and watched Def Comedy Jam when I wasn't supposed to. When I
Right.
saw Bernie Mac, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. That
Right.
Right.
time I
Well, he
saw
asked for
Bernie
that
Mac,
weed.
that part right there, Bernie Mac was just it. I'm sorry, but
Uh,
Bernie was the guy in the movie for me outside of Decatur's own Chris Tucker, which we saw around the way. But
right.
but you asked, that's one of my favorite first parts of the movie. I got a lot more, but that's one of my favorites though.
For sure.
For
That's what's up.
sure.
That's what.
What
Miss
about
Evans,
you?
what's your
Oh,
favorite? What's your favorite part? What we first time we saw Friday? What was your impression on it?
that I didn't know I could get high like that.
Oh, damn.
You know, because I don't smoke weed like that. But I be around a lot of people that do smoke weed. Nothing against it. Like I'll do it every once in a while, but I don't be smoking weed like that. But I feel like I've had that like attack like Ice Cube had when he thought that like the dog was talking to him, and he was like, and she was like, "Are you high?" And he was, and Craig was like, "No," and he's like dusting himself off, like he was like, "No, no, I ain't high," you know. And he went to go watch. I felt like I've been there before, so that was one of my favorite parts. My other favorite part had to be where they were like running from the bullets, and they jumped in the truck, and they're hiding. And he was like, "Look, you look. Okay, count three. We're both gonna look, you know." And they're looking to see if the gangbangers were coming. But I love Friday. I love that movie. It reminds me of just my friends in general, how we just hung out, and it's real life. Don't got a job, you getting high, you just sitting on the porch, relaxing, talking about everybody in the street. That's how it used to be. That's like real life stuff. So I really like Friday that way.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true,
So
man. Life, man. What about you, man?
Man, it's so many. For some reason, like Big Worm.
No,
Everything he said,
I'm
I
talking about
used
the
to be
first,
yeah.
laughing.
the first. Well, no, the first time you saw that joint. What was going through your mind as you watching it, man?
I'm gonna go back to like what's about in Living Color a few weeks ago, man. Like I cannot believe these niggas come out and saying this shit. That's why it's like I think for the most part Friday, even though it was scripted, it wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like I think that a lot of what Ice Cube and Chris Tucker were doing was freestyling. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying,
for
man?
sure.
That's what it seemed like because it just seemed too natural, man. But I think my favorite part had to be when old boy's like, "Hey Debo, can I get my bike back?"
Red. Yeah, red.
What bike? I mean, my dad, he wanted me to ask for my bike. And then he said, he's trying to de-escalate, right? He's like, man, you know I wouldn't even trip. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
I,
then
I,
he was like,
I wouldn't.
man, come on, you know I wouldn't even trip. And dude, oh, that bike? Yeah, my bad, homie. I got you. Come on over. Man, next thing you know, that nigga ran flying through the air, dog. I was like,
Man,
damn. And,
the way he rode
and
off
then
on
Chris
that
Tucker like,
bike, though, he was too big for that
yeah,
bike.
yeah, man,
You,
Debo didn't care. Debo did not care.
man,
Debo was too
you,
big for that bike, boy.
you got to hit the iconic line. You just can't leave people hanging after you
Right?
talk about Red getting his ass knocked out. Come on, man.
You got knocked the fuck out. That's what he said.
Hey, the craziest thing about Debo, the character Debo, man, is that's actually based on a real life person. So DJ Pooh and Ice Cube, they both wrote Friday,
Hmm.
and so they DJ Pooh decided to bring in a bully. You know what I'm saying, that he thought about when he was a kid. Debo was based on a real life person
Wow.
named Big Mo. Big Mo used to bully the hell out of DJ Pooh on a regular basis in Hawthorne, California. This is what DJ Pooh said.
Wow.
So DJ Pooh said he was going to, you know what I'm saying, incorporate his real life stuff, his real life upbringing into the movie. So when you go when in it, we all know when we in it, well, not
Yeah.
you, Angie, Miss Savage, but
But
we all know when you in the hood, there's that one bully. You know
I've
what I
been in the
mean?
hood. I used to live
So
on Donna Street
okay, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
for like
That's what's up.
a year,
Well, okay,
almost
that's
six
what's up.
months to a year. Okay, you know about Donna Street? Donna
Debo
Street
was
is deep.
based, yeah, Debo was based on an actual real life person named Big Mo who was always bullying DJ Pooh. When DJ Pooh and Q were writing Friday, he decided to incorporate him in that. So that's a good one right there. When the first time I saw Friday, all I can remember is like the same thing that Ice Cube said when he you know what I'm saying was writing it. It's so refreshing to see a hood movie where everybody getting shot the fuck up. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was so refreshing to see a hood movie where everybody, you know what I'm saying, what they're doing, going around on outside all day, smoking weed, drinking 40s, chilling, relaxing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta wait till mom leaves before we light it up, type shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Oh
real.
damn, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, look at that girl right there. That's the hood I know.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, but my favorite part, go ahead. What's up?
No, man. Yeah. So here's the thing about that vibes. A lot of people don't understand in the hood. Like when you had Craig's, mom, that he had like hardworking parents. You know what I'm saying? Going to work and shit
Mhm.
like that. You know what I'm saying? 80% of life in the hood was just like that.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers just
Correct.
living
Right.
life.
for
Right.
real.
Just living life. You know what
For
I'm saying?
real.
Motherfuckers
My
just,
parents were never home.
sitting around talking, whatever. I mean, like you
Mhm.
said, people think that the hood is all about men's society. Or boys in
Right.
the hood or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that at all. Most people just, man, motherfuckers, whether it's in South Central LA, Chicago, wherever, motherfuckers
Yeah.
just trying to get by. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, man? So that's why I appreciate about that movie more than anything. It's like, yeah, it was funny and everything, but there was still, as crazy as Craig family was, there was family structure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's family structure. He had a mom, he had a dad, he had a sister. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that, but you're right about that though, man. It's like
There was a
it
lot of
was
respect
cool.
too. There was a lot of
Yeah,
respect in the hood. Like I remember my mom coming home with groceries, and the guys helping my mom carry the groceries into the house. You know what I'm saying? In Donna Street, off Donna Street, which back in the day, Donna Street was a big game. You know what I
but
mean?
hold
Like
on, where the fuck is Donna Street? What is that, Northtown? Where's that at?
It was in Northtown. You didn't know what Donna Street was? You
No,
never
I don't
heard
know
of Donna
Donna.
Street? What?
Let me all
Oh my,
right. Let me say something right quick because we have a
that's
guest.
crazy.
We have a
Okay.
guest. We
You
have a
good?
guest.
I'm just sitting here just listening.
All right. What? All right. No, no. This is like this disclaimer. All three of us, Life, myself, and Miss Ab, we're all from Vegas. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
off in different parts.
So if you hear us start out of the blue talking about shit that's like totally foreign to you, we're talking about like Las Vegas stuff. Donna Street was one of the streets up in Northtown that had one of the most notorious Crips in the city.
You
Yeah.
doing Donna Street Crips?
Donna Street
Yeah.
Crips.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, cool. I got you. All right, cool.
Yeah, so that's what it is
We
right
were one of
there.
the only
All right.
Asian families. There's like two other people, but we were one of the only Asian families in the apartments. My dad put us in those apartments, and we lived there for a year before I went to Chaparral. Actually, right before I went to Chaparral.
My favorite,
So,
my favorite, my favorite line of Friday,
hmm
and to me it was so comical because it was just to see how he did it, and didn't give a fuck. Big Worm pulling up in an ice cream truck, and he asks a kid, he a drug dealer, but he's trying to keep his cool until a
hmm
kid pisses him off. He's like, "What you want?" That little boy said, "What you got?" He said, "Boy, what the
What
fuck
the
you
fuck
want?"
you want?
That to me is like as the kids say these days, crashing out. And
yeah.
you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit.
And
We,
that and that,
you
and
know
that
that little girl, the good little girl that said, "I hate this." You know who that was,
Good.
right? You know that was
Make
Megan
it good.
Good.
Yeah.
That was
Megan Good,
Megan
yeah,
Good.
absolutely, Megan Good.
That's
So
crazy. I didn't know that until like recently. I had to go back and watch the movie and be like, "Oh my god, that is her."
so
Historian, what you got, historian?
so I was gonna ask you. So you said it was based off of Big. No, it's Big U. That was a well-known Crip. That was who Deboe's character was based off. I was just waiting till y'all finish.
Okay,
Big U was the one who was known for that. He got killed in '99.
okay.
So if
Oh
Okay.
damn.
yeah, so if if you got folks out there that's rolling 60s and I know
Yeah.
a little something, I'm gonna keep that quiet. But if you know some folks that's out there or whatnot, Big U was the dude that inspired Deboe's character.
I didn't. Okay, I misspoke. My bad. Okay,
No,
okay.
no, you good. I ain't trying to step on your toes. I just want to make sure because you never know who watching, and don't want no you might have some loyal jokers that was in that life back in the day who knew who they,
Right,
Yeah.
and I don't want nobody trying to G check you on that, bro. Pull your card.
right. Yeah.
Historian, you got probably 4 people watching this shit, so don't worry about it.
No, we don't.
But you know what? If you got 4 watching, you're gonna have about 400 by the end of the night. So it
Thank
is
you,
You
what.
sir.
will.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
you will.
Thank you, sir.
'Cause we're
Thank you,
that
sir.
good.
But
Thank you, sir.
getting back to it, if y'all hadn't seen it on YouTube, everybody knows who Vlad TV is.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Vlad is a male version of Wendy Williams, pretty much. Messy as a motherfucker. But Vlad actually did an interview with Faison Love, who plays Big Worm, and they actually have him in character as Big Worm, and he did an interview with him.
Damn.
Wow.
It's there. If you need me to, I'll share it in the chat with you. But it's there. So he actually talked about pretty much talked about having Dub C shoot at Ice Cube and them. He talked about how Smokey got on, and like he broke it down. So if y'all really want a little bit more depth in that character, Big Worm, it's on YouTube with Vlad TV. He did it a couple years ago.
Yeah. So I saw that interview, and what Faison said was that he, for the first time, he saw the movie in DC, I believe, and he was looking around like, damn, this movie sucks. That's what he's thinking. But then he saw like the crowd just going berserk, like going crazy, like the whole movie. They're just like laughing their ass off, man. And Faison Love is like, okay, yeah, I think we got something here. Because Faison, at first he's like, man, I don't know about this, man. He's looking around, the people were kind of just like, what the hell is this? But as the movie went on, man, people started laughing and laughing and laughing. This, you know, it was man, the movie blew up, man. So yeah, I saw that. I saw a little bit of that interview.
It did. It blew up a lot.
Yep.
I don't think people realized how big it was gonna be. You know what I mean?
Right.
It blew up a lot. There's a lot of one-liners in there. You know what I'm saying? So
and the main thing I love about Friday, man, is, you know what I'm saying, every single character in that movie had a important role in one shape, form, or fashion, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So even F. Gary Gray, you know what I'm saying, being a clerk in that store, you know what I'm saying, man, get your punk ass up. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, bro.
He be on a lot of stuff.
Every movie he directs, he's in there. He finds
he does.
He'll find a way to come through. That's right. For sure. But the main thing I love about Friday is that how relatable those characters are. We all know, you know what I'm saying, Ezel, you know, crackhead. We all know a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I'm saying, know Miss Parker. You know what I'm saying? Older woman, you know what I'm saying, with a, you know what I'm saying, big booty. We all know, you know what I'm saying, all the girls, you know what I'm saying, Craig was hitting on, you know what I'm saying, see a fine girl run down the street or jogging, whatever. You know what I mean? So we all know Felicia.
Fake Janet Jackson pulling up in the car.
We all know man, I can tell you some stories. We all know Felicia.
Miss Savage, which was before the internet, before iPhones. So you had to go by on what they were telling you. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, which was something kind of like what we were talking about, the difference between like dating back in the day and dating now. Not to, you know, go off a little bit, but it was like that. Like a blind date was real, like actually a blind date. You had no idea what this girl looked like or what this dude looked like. And then when they pull up, like you said, they pull up like, oh damn, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it was like that, man. It was like that.
I skipped out on a blind date before. I looked around the corner when I was supposed to have a blind date at the movie theater, and I saw what he looked like, and I didn't go. I turned around and went back home.
Oh, you too good, huh? You too good?
No, he was just not my type.
He
described himself differently on the phone. I was looking for that person.
You know who won that night?
Who? He did?
Him.
Whatever.
Hey, here's the deal, yo. So all right. The main thing I enjoy about Friday is because it was so simple. You got two homies, literally had the movie. Think about us, y'all. Had the movie. You got two homies just sitting there on the porch.
Yep, smoking weed.
Smoking weed, chilling, drinking, having a good time. You know what I'm talking about? And that's and that's what, you know what I'm saying, that when you look at that and how simple it was, but how relatable it was. These characters in Friday were extremely relatable because
down to the parents, like even to the parents,
Mr. and Mrs. Jones,
the parents acted like the mom was cooking in the kitchen, you know, and dad was getting ready. How about when the dad calls, you know, Craig into the bathroom while he's on the toilet? Like, how many times does that happen in real life?
A lot.
A lot.
My mama has left the door open a lot.
Your mama told me.
Historian, give us, because like I said, we are from the West Coast, man.
Here you go.
I always want to know Friday from an ATL perspective. You know
Man,
what
I
I'm saying,
moved.
man? Like where people going to like Magic Johnson Theater. Where are
Man,
they going? Where are they all going to watch Friday down there, man? When it came out.
so I was fortunate enough to have my childhood split between Atlanta and Jacksonville, Florida. So I got to experience Duval County and Atlanta. So you got two,
Duval.
yeah, you got two cities that's like that. I'm gonna give you this. My granddad, my step grandfather, my dad who raised me or whatnot. His dad is pretty much like Pops, exactly like him. Now he's military man, but he talk trash. He get on, he get on the table, he'll walk by and he'll cut one just like Pops. Man, my farts don't stink. Get your dirty ass away from him, man. Thinking like that's just him. He'll talk trash to you too. You playing cards at the table, like you said, real life Friday. You playing cards with him, boy. If you could play cards, I can make pussy with a hammer. That's what. That's my grandfather. That's just how. Or if he see a woman walking by, because think about it. Remember when Pops was in Friday, and Miss Pearlie was trying to mess with him or whatever. Yeah, I'm a bad mother. Let's get back.
Right.
That's my grandfather. He try to feed everybody, but he gonna cuss you out too. That's the whole thing. Don't slam my goddamn door, boy. Like stuff like that. It's really like that. But the difference is the verbiage is a little different because he's from the country. So it's really the same concept, but you live in the South. You know what I'm saying? And you got your bullies, you got your hoods that you go around. The difference is you in the South. That's it. The cities are just a little bit more spread out. That's all. But yeah, that's pretty much what you get. You got people cooking pig feet, chitlins. I don't eat that mess. That's my grandfather. Y'all messing with my goddamn chitlins, or y'all messing with my pig feet, or he's sucking on his fingers eating grapes. Like that is a true accuracy for a lot of the older generation. That's like that.
Yeah,
it's true.
Hey, historian, man, you just brought up a good point. What's a big deal with chitlins?
I ain't eating them stink ass things.
I don't.
All right, so for chitlin, so for those who don't know what chitterlings are,
chitterlings.
That is the proper way to pronunciate it. Chitterlings. But we call them chitlins, or we call them booty noodles, or we call them shitlins because they smell like straight shit if you've never smelled them. Now, older black folks that's around that time, they say all you got to do is pull the membrane out. They don't stink. Like it's true. It still stink even when you pull the membrane out. Or you get them old niggas to say, boy, the stanker the better. You don't want them more for me. Like your breath smell like a straight asshole. You can eat some things. And here's the thing: they use hog maws to stretch them. If you don't know what hog maws are, that's the other side of the stomach for the pig. So chitterlings are pig intestines. If you don't know what they are, so pretty much they're shit tubes. That's all they are.
No.
No.
There you go. Hey, there you go with a DSL chitlin instructions right there. There you go.
I got a question for historian, for Vibes, and Miss Savage, from the ATL perspective.
Okay.
If Friday was filmed in Atlanta,
I already know where you're going with this.
What neighborhood would be in Friday?
Decatur.
Hell no.
No.
I wouldn't know.
No.
I think it would be on Campbellton Road. Me personally, be on Campbellton Road.
I was gonna say because I'm from the SWATs in Atlanta.
Okay.
That thing at Campbellton Road all day.
On the back side of Camp Creek Parkway, Enon Road. For those who don't know, Daytona Drive.
Yeah.
Y'all. But honestly, no, I wouldn't even say my neighborhood. I would probably say Bankhead, old Bankhead back in the day, or another place that's no longer around, Techwood Homes.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been in Atlanta before, if you remember Techwood Homes or whatnot, that was the first project in the United States. A little history.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're right.
And one of the biggest in the country too, just like the Jordan Downs. So if you want to look at it, it would have either been in Bankhead or it'd have been over in Techwood Homes. Hell, I even say Summer Hill, old Summer Hill, back in the day.
Yeah, before it got gentrified. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a lot of that going around gentrified.
I live here in Philly now, so I get to see a lot of that now.
Oh, you in Philly?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man, he live in Philly. Yeah. The story. Yeah, he's located. I'm in Philly, bro.
Yeah, I'm in
Man,
North
hey,
Philly.
hey, historian. I was in Philly a couple of weeks ago, man, and I went to the Helium Comedy Club, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I had such a good time in Philly, man. It was so dope. We went to the Franklin Park. We went to the museum where the Rocky statue is, and you saw the
Yeah,
whole city.
art
Philly is
museum.
dope. Man, we took Scepter like everywhere, man. We ain't need no car, nothing like that. We just hopped on Scepter everywhere, man. So yo,
Wait a minute.
shout
Where
That's
did
what
you
I want to do.
where
That
did
sounds
you
like
go get your
fun.
cheesesteak? Hold on. The hell with all the tourist shit. Where did you get your cheesesteak from? That's about to tell me
Yeah,
everything.
he
He
didn't.
didn't. Yeah,
He
he
didn't.
didn't.
He didn't, bro.
didn't.
He didn't.
Okay.
He
Well, you know
didn't.
what? I got you.
He
If
did
y'all
no, he didn't do it. No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
What?
He
if
didn't
What?
do it.
No, hey, pause. The historian, where'd you go to get cheesesteak?
man, you either go to Delisandro's, you go to Max's that you saw in Creed. That's real cheesesteak spot. That's Max's.
Wow.
North
Okay.
Philly, right there. Literally right there in the heart of North Philly, if you really want to know the truth. Jim's used to be all right. Let me see. So I said Delisandro's, and here's another one.
Now we
Pagano's.
know.
Pagano's, Delisandro's, or Max's. Do not go to Geno's or Pat's. Those
Yeah.
are tourist traps.
No, I
I've
about
heard that
Gino.
plenty of
Like,
times where they
everybody
said
go to
Gino and Pass are horrible, bro.
I've been here since 20. So military had brought me up here. I'm out now, but I've been up here since 2015. I'll tell you like this. Though all the locals will tell you, Geno's and Pat's have been the same since the 70s. When the management changed, everything changed. They just make their cheesesteaks look pretty. That's all.
Just make it look pretty. You was in the service?
Yep, I was.
Thank you for your service. What was you doing? Was you Air Force?
Nah,
Army?
I went there. I'm Army brat, but I was in Air Force.
You wasn't Air Force?
Nope.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, I
I'm
was
sorry.
not.
What was you in?
But Coast Guard, my dear. I love the
Oh,
water.
okay. Nice. Thank you. That's awesome. My dad was in the Air Force, so that's why I was wondering. That's good.
That's
Right
what's up.
on.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
What's
it.
up?
Salute to you. Hey, let me ask you this
Appreciate it.
question, y'all. I've always thought about this, man. So near the end of Friday, they're in trouble because Big Worm needs his money, right?
Right?
Right.
So y'all remember when Craig was in his room?
Mm-hmm.
He's just trying to think things over. And his mom walks in and she was like, old girl on the phone, she want to talk to you. He's like, I'll call her back. Have y'all ever thought to yourself, I think about shit all the time. Old girl had money, she could give the motherfucker the money.
I
Yeah.
think about shit all the fucking time.
Me too.
Greg's girlfriend had the money, bro.
Remember,
Yeah.
he pissed her off earlier that day.
Over a
He still
hoe.
call back.
He could, bro. His story. He could smooth talk her, bro.
Yeah.
They would have that $200 in like 30 minutes.
He was
Man,
remember he was leaning in the
But
car.
back then, $200 was a lot of money.
But
She
remember-
had it though. She had it.
She had it.
No,
She
remember,
had it. All he had to do was talk to her.
remember she said, "Nigga, how much you need?" About
Yeah, I
Right.
understand, but she had the money.
And remember that, Craig,
Yep. Here comes Felicia.
It's the Mac. Yeah.
man, who the fuck is that bitch?
Who's that bitch? Yeah.
Where that money that bitch? And she just took off and shit. Craig, and she, but to Lyfe's point, she called back afterwards.
She did.
So he could guy right there and there.
He could have.
That's a great point right there, bro. You know what I'm
Has
saying?
that ever happened to y'all?
I've
Y'all
always
ever
wondered
back
that
then?
shit.
I think
Back
he was
then,
tired
has
of
that ever
dealing
happened
with
to
her
y'all?
foolishness.
Has that ever happened to y'all back then? Has any girl kept on calling y'all house? And y'all mama got mad and was like, tell that girl to stop calling?
Well, I had I had my own line in the room, so I was cool.
Damn, you
I-
were balling.
Well, that
You were
before-
you were
that-
balling. You were
before we had
balling,
our
bro.
own lines.
Wait a minute, I didn't get that to senior year in high school. I
Okay,
had to use the house phone like everybody else. I know
Right.
it's like to use a pay phone too, and a rotary phone, by the way.
Okay.
Got you.
Great. Like I said, I might look square, but damn it, I was born a round peg, so we can talk about it. But getting back to it, nah. When you say that, I wasn't balling like that, bro. My parents had me hooked up. I had started working my real paying job when I was done playing football. That was when
Right.
it was. But other than that, no, I wasn't balling. That was mom and dad crib right
That's
there.
what's up,
That
bro.
was their line, not
Hey,
my
hey,
line. I would
let me ask y'all-
tell ladies it was my line. Gotta jazz it up.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, let me.
Let's be real. Listen, what nigga ain't lied to a woman? when you was in high school. Let's be
Right.
real. You in high school trying to impress a broad.
Yeah, plenty of times, bro.
Where it come from? What
Plenty
nigga?
of times.
Everything I said in high school was a lie.
Savage.
Everything y'all said was a lie.
I'm telling you.
But how gullible were you? And you like, yeah, he might be lying, but I'm gonna go talk.
If he was fine, if he was fine, we're like, oh, look at him.
So in other words, we lied and you was a duck at that moment. That's what we call chicks like that. We call them ducks. So you was a duck at that moment.
No. I wouldn't believe everything everybody said.
Quack, quack.
I would not be that. Trust and believe that. I was running the school, but I wasn't following. Trusting that. I was a leader.
Leaders can still get sweet talking manipulated. It happens.
No, not me.
Hey, what you got? Hey, what you got, Debo Lyfe?
Hey, man, let me throw y'all a question, man. I always wondered about this.
I was one person pretty much my whole school.
What you got, Debo Lyfe?
If Chris Tucker
Mm-hmm.
stayed in the franchise and he was in next Friday, you think next Friday would have been a hit as well?
Of course.
Of course. I mean, I thought next Friday was all right.
Do you think it would have been as big as the first Friday?
No, not whatsoever. No.
Depends on when it would.
If it was the same, when I think about next Friday, I don't think about Craig. I don't think about Day Day. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think about Pinky. You know what I'm saying? When Pinky comes out, I was like, what you do? Hey, nigga. hey, nigga. What you do her Day Day and Roach? Hey, man. Shut the fuck up. Yo, that's that Pinky scene by the very and Ryan, we talked about it a couple of times. Well, one time. Clinton Powell is one of the most versatile actors ever.
Underrated.
Clinton Powell is my favorite actor because you look at what he's done. And all the movies he's been in, all the movies he's been in, he played Pinky and then turned around being Ray. You know what I'm saying? He played Chauncey in Mrs. Society. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, to answer your question, Lyfe, no, man, if Smokey was Chris Tucker was in next Friday, I still don't think it would have been as successful
It
as
never
the
is.
first
Like,
one
I feel like
because
the
Friday
sequels
was
are
a hit.
never right. I feel like sequels are never as good as the first one, anyways. Like, can you name a sequel to any movie?
Otherwise, I think that Chris Tucker had, once he saw how big the first Friday was, I think he would have amped it up for the next Friday, which I think would probably be more funnier because of that. That's what I think. I think he was just totally like, because, Chris Tucker was so raw back then, but once he saw the reaction, the response that he got the first Friday, man, I think it would have been like Chris Tucker unhinged the second Friday. I think that should have been funny as hell. If you think about Mike Epps was put in a bad situation because everybody know he was there to replace goddamn, Chris Tucker. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you just can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I've always wondered about that shit. Like, had Chris Tucker been at least the next Friday, would it have been as big? I don't know if it been as big, but I think it would have been close. I think Chris Tucker would he would tap into his Columbia High School roots, his Decatur roots. He would just came out with it in the second Friday. I think so. I do.
But they would have.
I say it'd be bigger first Friday.
But they wouldn't have waited that long to do it either. That's the other thing. They wouldn't have waited that long to do it.
They wouldn't have,
But,
Or Keith came out.
That is a good point because hey, historian, that's a great point, bro. The first Friday and next Friday, there was a 4-year gap.
Exactly.
So that's a hell of a 5 point. People don't realize that. Not 2 years, not 2.5 years. There's a 4-year gap between Friday and next Friday.
I didn't even know that. That's why I just asked. I didn't even know it was 4 years. That's crazy.
They didn't want to pay nobody. That's what it was. They didn't want to pay nobody.
Hey, Lyfe, look at here. Look at here, baby. You hitting them corners too goddamn fast. You need to slow this motherfucker down. You understand? I almost spilled my yak.
Hey, shout out to Pinky, man. Hey, shout out to Pinky, man. Hey, Friday at the all right, now I know we talking about 90s, but I gotta bring it to the Friday next.
Yeah.
Friday at the next. When Pinky walked into when he walked in that party, and he said, "Hey, Merry Christmas, nigga, from Pinky's nigga." And let me ask y'all a question. Which one was more entertaining, Friday or Friday next?
I gotta say the first one is the most entertaining because it was unscripted. You had all those Def Comedy Jam comedians on there,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say the best one-liner in that movie has to come from an unsung comedian that no one ever talks about. He had the smallest role in the movie and funny as shit. Ronaldo Ray, rest in peace. You want some of this too, old man? No. Get off your ass and get in this car. I don't know what you're doing coming around here messing with these people. Get out. Think about it.
I tell you,
How many people do you know? Let's just be real. How many folks do you know that are really like that?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. All day. All day.
You look, everybody try to say black folks are intimidating. I'm just saying this is just the stereotype that we get. They say we're intimidating, we're this, we're that. But here's the thing. You got squares that's like that live in the hood. You get what I'm saying? People that's afraid of the violence and this, and they funny as hell. Natural reactions just be funny as hell. But nobody ever talks about that. Like, to me, I feel like that was an underrated scene, and it was a short scene.
Right.
Yeah. And you think about also, who was the next door neighbor? I forget his name.
Stanley.
Oh, he said, get off my lawn. Don't step on my lawn. You have people like that too. People, your neighbors that didn't want you to step on their grass.
Man, bougie as hell in the hood.
All
you know
I
what I'm
think
saying, man. So that's why it's like, like I said earlier, it's like they gave you a different perspective of the hood. You know what I'm saying, man? For real, you still have people up there, you know, bougie as fucking and damn the fucking hood and shit.
Well, like you asked us about Atlanta, where if it was filmed in Vegas, where would it be at?
Yeah.
Where do you think what neighborhood?
It'd be somewhere. It'd be somewhere around. It'd be somewhere around Joe Mackey.
Like Wrigley Estates.
No. I think it would be around Washington D Street.
Oh, you think so?
I can see that.
Oh, I can see that. I can see that. Okay.
Or it would be near Owens Avenue and MLK, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Near like the old Nucleus Plaza.
Well, because they used to have that, a stop and shoot. Back in the corner store where if you pretty much everybody got shot up on, but you had to go over there and get a drink or get your gas, whatever.
Right. One of the main things that I remember about Friday is that I'm a big time soundtrack person.
Mm-hmm. We talked about that.
We did. That Friday soundtrack
is bomb.
Worked in accord with the movie.
Yeah.
And that entire soundtrack, first of all, they played the whole soundtrack in the movie. You know what I'm talking about? Miss Parker being over, I want to get next to you. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Boosie Collins, man, and like keep your heads ringing. The Friday
Isley song on the introduction.
Yeah, better way. The eyes of it. That's a great point,
bro. That was my top. Remember, that was my
this
top
dude,
soundtrack.
He actually had the Ozzy, historic Ozzy Bros in that soundtrack, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? EA Ski on that mug. You know what I'm saying? LA Zoo. You know what I'm talking about? Mac 10 on that mug. So the entire soundtrack played during the entire movie. But it wasn't so overbearing where you just kept hearing songs. They still stuck to stuck to the script, the storyline. But that Friday soundtrack, one of the best of the 90s, yo.
Yeah. We talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it. We did. Yeah.
Shout out to the folks that was in Pac Jam back in the day. If you know what Pac Jam is, that's pretty much the Miami version in the hood of Freaknik. And then you had the Freaknik song by Uncle Luke. Hood rat, hoochie mama. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Right. Exactly. Yes, sir.
Yes.
About it. Ice Cube was brilliant in that soundtrack where he literally touched the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. He sure did 3 eras in that movie. Think about it.
Here's the thing about
that. Matched up to everything that happened in the movie, which is great. That was like one of the soundtracks that we talked about where it landed in the movie, where it actually went along with the movie, the whole soundtrack. And that was one of them.
And you know what? I love Sanford & Son, right? Mm-hmm. And I always wondered, wish I could see Aunt Esther cuss out Fred Sanford. Of course, you can't do that. But what do we see? The beginning of Friday. Aunt Esther and old girl trying to preach the word, you know what I'm saying? He's like, fuck you, motherfucker.
That's happened. That's happened.
Cuss before, you know what I'm saying, man? I saw that.
If you ever heard any of her, LaWanda Page, rest in peace, if you heard any of her stand-up, She, woo. Look, Red Fox was very good friends with her. That was his ace. But them two, you talk about foul mouth, LaWanda Page had it. So if you only saw her as Aunt Esther and you never got to hear her comedy, pull it up on YouTube. Dirty Dick Dan. Pull it up.
Wow.
Yo. Yo. Her mom's maybe, like, just think about it. All them comedians back then was raw.
They were.
And for them to bring her up in there like that, I mean, think about it. As I said, he touched every era. Remember, she was working in the 60s and the 50s and the 70s with Red Fox in the Chitlin Circuit back in the day. And the Chitlin Circuit, for those who don't know what that means, the low budget clubs in the hood getting money. So she was working that circuit before she became Aunt Esther and before she got her stardom. So look at every generation of comedian you had. You had LaWanda Page in that movie. You had Johnny Witherspoon, who used to write and work with Richard Pryor.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
The late great, both of them. Well, I'm sorry, the late great John Witherspoon, the late great Bernie Mac. Then you had Ronaldo Ray that was in that movie, who was a stand-up comedian, which a lot of people don't know, that we just talked about. You had Chris Tucker and you had Bernie Mac. You had the Def Jam and you had Angela Means as well. And Faison Love. Right. You literally had and rest in peace to I always forget his name. His first name is AJ. I always forget his last name.
AJ Johnson.
AJ Johnson. You had him in that movie playing Ezel the Crack.
Ezel, yeah, Ezel.
So when you look at
he passed away.
He died
like 10, 50, what? Like it's been a minute. He passed away a minute ago, bro.
Debo, you just said it. They covered great soundtrack. And I just said they covered every era in the soundtrack. They literally just covered every era in stand-up comedy in the movie too. No one paid attention to that.
Right. Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, man, Cube and Pooh, when they were writing Friday, a lot of influence they did came from Hollywood Shuffle. And they were just, writing it, you know what I'm saying, and just try and make it as fun as they possibly could, man. Another crazy thing, but before we continue, man, hey, man, shout out to everybody who's watching right now, man. We definitely appreciate it. This is the first episode of Deboe'S Savage Life, the debut episode. We had the historian from the Mighty Birdcage LLC. You know what I'm saying? He was gracious enough to come on with us. The main thing is this right here, y'all. And if y'all like the content, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and share us out. When you think about Friday, you think about the characters. Now I'm gonna issue a challenge to y'all. So out of all the characters, I'm gonna take Craig and Friday out of the equation. I know that's a little bit ago. Who was the most impactful?
Oh.
You want me to go ahead and jump on this first?
Jump on it first, Brian. You guys are a historian. Go ahead, bro.
Here we go.
Hey, brother, what we call drug at 74th Street Baptist Church, we call a sin.
Around here, King Harmony in Weston, we call this here a little twin.
Nigga.
Bernie Mac. When you
For sure.
But even though his part was not as long in the movie, Bernie Mac, think about it. Chris Tucker set everything up. Bernie Mac literally set up 3 scenes. 3 scenes. That was one. The other one was this one.
Look, she bending over. The Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want.
Think about it. Bernie Mac was the guy that everybody remembers, the dirty ass pastor. And just think about it. He was messing around with Craig Mama. Y'all ain't realized that, did you?
No, hell, no.
No?
Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
No, think about it. By the way, is Sister Jones in? Nope. Neither is Brother Jones. Craig was blocking him. Think about it. He was making his rounds. About that. Craig Mama wasn't home. She had to work that day.
But what's her name across the street was home.
Exactly. He was making rounds.
Oh, you said,
okay, got it.
Yeah,
so she was home, so she got it.
Think about it. Everybody got that crooked ass pastor in the city. It don't matter what church. It's a crooked ass pastor out here messing around with somebody's mama, somebody grandmama, or somebody auntie, and collecting money while he doing it.
That's facts. That's true. That's true.
DJ, think about it. DJ Pooh and them thought that out perfectly.
No, I believe it.
I believe it.
How many?
Now I think about it.
Think about it. How many pastors do y'all see driving around in nice luxury cars, going around checking on their members, the lady members at that?
Facts. That is true. That is true.
How you think some of these kids get school clothes? Just saying.
Hey, I'm listening. I'm picking up what you're putting down, man. Miss Savage, who? Oh, go ahead, Lyfe. Go ahead, bro.
Not to well. Never mind. Go ahead, Miss Savage.
Say what? No, what up? Say what?
What were you gonna say?
Well, he said that every pastor checks up on a female, but that wasn't the case for Eddie Long. But I was gonna make a joke, but he ain't around.
Oh damn, bro.
I
God
ain't
damn.
gonna say nothing about him.
God damn.
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that.
God damn.
Go ahead, Miss Savage.
I'm gonna say Big Worm. I loved him, and I just loved how he played the character. I loved that he's the ice cream man. Then he's driving around as the drug dealer in the Cadillac. Like, I just loved his part, and how he wanted his money from Smokey. That's true. He wanted that money for Smokey. He was the plan. You know what I'm saying? He did send some gang members to go shoot him up too. That's crazy. How they ran from them. That's just crazy. How many drive-bys have you? When they say drive-by, like how many have you saw in real life? I have literally seen a drive-by. That's crazy, right? Because that actually really happened in neighborhoods.
My favorite character, if we take, Smokey and Craig out of the equation, I gotta go Ezel.
Yeah.
I definitely gotta go Ezel, man. You guys going
Really?
Ezel.
I'm gonna set you up. Here you go, my boy.
I'm hurt. Oh my neck. My back.
You ain't hurt. Hey, wait a minute. What about the grocery store he was in? And it said black owned, and then an Asian person with a beanie popped up. How about that? Like, in every corner, Asian. I ain't talking about my Asian. I ain't talking about my Asian folks.
I'm going Ezel, man. Ezel, man. He caught Smokey taking his shit. Man, he was, what I'm saying, just going around to catch a ride. He was, what I'm saying. I don't kill. You know what I mean, man. Yeah. So he, man, Ezel, he had that little small component. You know what I'm saying. Deboe'S Lyfe, man. You said something controversial a little bit ago, but do you actually have a favorite character other than goddamn Craig and Smokey?
To me, it's easy. Debo. Debo.
Yeah.
Debo. I mean, if you want, besides Craig and Smokey, I say Debo all day. I mean, to me, I don't say he made that movie, but it's like, man, he played that role so good, man. It's like, don't fuck with Debo. And the fact that me and Deboe'S, our last name is Debo to this day.
Yeah.
To this day. At my job, everything. Oh, you Debo, huh? Oh, you sound just like dog. I've been here for the last 30 years. You know what I mean? But that's what
Let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you guys a question. At the end of the movie, do you really think Craig would be able to whip his ass like he did? Or do you think that was a fair fight? Do you think Debo wouldn't have whipped his ass? Or what do you think? Do you think they just made it like that so Craig could be like the hero at the end?
No.
Oh, in real life, Debo was.
In real life, Craig be dead, yo.
Yeah, he destroyed him.
Let's be real. You talking about a cat that was based off of Big U, a big leader as a Crip.
Right.
There is no such thing as a fist fight. One of his underlings would have shot Craig and Smokey. Period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Just saying that Craig wouldn't have survived that. That's why we said it's a comedy. Because we know for real.
Yeah, you can get his ass whooped.
You ain't, first off, you pull a gun on an OG.
Right.
Oh yeah. You gotta shoot.
Right.
About it. Before the fight even started, you pretty much marked your grave by pulling a pistol on OG. Big U was a feared dude for real. Like really feared. They just put a comedy twist on it with Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for my 80s cats that are wrestling fans. I'm early 90s, late 80s. People forget that he was Zeus in the wrestling.
Yeah, Zeus, yeah, for sure.
The character that he portrayed was an intimidating character. So it wasn't hard for him to get in the character to imitate what he was doing. He just pretty much had the makeup off and had the a straight bald head instead of that darn patch of a Z on the side of his head. Literally. No,
So historian.
Right.
Historian. So you was an 80s wrestling fan, huh? So were you on social media like all these other brothers talking about R.I.P. Hulk Hogan?
Hell no.
That was
Nope. Here's my thing. After he said what he said and it was exposed, I wasn't good with that. But Tony Atlas was the first one to throw out there. He was like, if he was racist, I don't know, but I done heard he had dealings with other folks. Junkyard Dog talked about it. So I mean, rest in peace to JYD, by the way. But a lot of people wanted to overlook that. But it's like, look, whatever you are, you are. Whatever you marinated in, you marinated in. It's just what it is. I'm not gonna feel sorry for somebody just because they die. Oh, he's died. No, fuck him. He was a racist. Fuck him.
And you know what? Not to veer off of this shit, but here's what I was tripping on that shit. The people who were the black people and shit, who were saying R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. The first thing you heard them say, well, he was saved. He started believing in Jesus. And my response to that is, okay, what? So there ain't no such thing as a racist Christian? Stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit, man. Let me tell you something, man. When I saw all the motherfuckers on Facebook, R.I.P. Hulk Hogan, R.I.P. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Anyway, but man, my answer is Debo all day. Debo all day.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good answer.
For sure, man. For sure. Let me ask y'all. So, and finally, wrap this up right here, man. Thank everybody for coming by. You know what I'm saying? The first episode of Deboe'S Savage Lyfe. Special guest, the historian in the building. Will we ever see a Last Friday?
Yeah. We got.
You think so? I don't know. You think he'll make another one?
They already said it's in the works.
Oh, okay.
They've been saying for the last 30 years.
I think it's financially right now. I think that's the problem. But you know what studio is going to touch it because we got cancel culture going on right now.
That's a very good point, bro.
So think about it.
It'll be so watered down. It wouldn't be funny. It'd be so watered down.
Exactly. Yeah. Think about it. A lot of the stuff that is raw and unadulterated that makes the series what it is, you're not going to be able to have it because you got to deal with these wet noodle brains out here that don't understand comedy from this. Oh, that's not decent. Bitch, we got a lot of shit to be mad about in this world right now. Right. And y'all still want to sit here and stop the fact that humor is the one thing that keeps everybody connected.
Facts. Yeah.
Right. Which is what we talked about in Living Color. We'll never see that in Living Color again because it was so
that will never happen again, bro.
That'll never happen again.
We'll never see it again.
You know how many? Think about it. Now you just said in Living Color. I just put this out here. Just think about it. Go back to the episode of Sanford and Son. It's 2 episodes I can point out per se. There's an episode where Fred goes to his birthday party, comes home drunk. Rollo's there. Yippee yay yay. It was yippee yippee yay yay. Look who got out of jail today. Oh, y'all want some more? Bam bam boom. Somebody get this nigga out of my room. Think about it.
They want to put it on TV today.
Yeah, you can actually say nigga at that time. Just like when Aunt Esther rolled up in the house when they tried to say that Big Money Grip was Lamont's daddy. What did you say, nigga? You can't say stuff like that on TV.
You can't say that stuff in the movies today.
I would tell you.
We talked about that before.
Friday definitely get canceled.
Yeah, watch any episode of All in the Family back in the day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell.
But Carol O'Connor, to his rest in peace, he said he hated playing that part. He said he despised it.
Wow.
A lot of people don't even know he despised that part.
Wow. It's crazy because you think about all the stuff that came out in the 80s and 90s that if you think about it, they wouldn't play that today. It would not be on the films. It would not be on TV. None of that would be able to, we wouldn't be able to see that in the movies today, for sure. If you think about everything that we've seen. So
it's
crazy.
A different world, y'all.
It's a crazy world out today.
Man, just think about it, man. This is just how this Smokey put it the best when he talked to Craig when they was high. but this is the best that I could put how this world is.
Y'all ain't never got two things that match.
It's true.
That's true.
You want to have a comedy show, but your ass don't want people to be raw and unfiltered, which comedy is supposed to be that. You want to have action movies, but you don't want people getting killed and you don't want to see all this other stuff. Here's my thing. Why are we sitting here canceling the culture when the culture is just what it is? We got to deal with silence, and I don't ever get political, and I'm not going to do that because I got my opinions on things, and I don't want to offend nobody, but if I do, fuck you. But all I'm going to say is this. If we got to sit back and watch Donald Trump make an ass of himself every fucking day on TV, every day, and we got to subject ourselves to that where he can sit back and say motherfucker on TV and he can say grab about the pussy and all this, why are we canceling everything at this point?
Right.
That's all. I'm not gonna keep rambling.
No, that's true.
Get off my soapbox because I think
it's true.
If you can't cancel this jackass, why do you have to cancel the comedies? Why do you have to cancel and censors people? You want to actually censor people speaking, but myself, your daddy, and many other vets out here gave up our rights for people to have an opinion at all times. And comedy falls up under that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
facts. I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry, Lyfe and Vibes. That just struck a nerve with me when we started thinking about that shit getting canceled, man.
It's all to the G, man. It's all to the G.
There's a lot going on out there. It's a crazy world right now.
For sure.
You know?
Well, I tell y'all what, man. Hey, Friday is the shit. Friday
is the shit.
Is the shit. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, it's been a great episode. Ryan Historian, man. Thank you for coming by. But before we leave, goddamn, let's talk a little bit more. Promote the Birdcage LLC, yourself, Gray Beard, K-Dub, and the family, man. And you know what I'm saying? What we got going on? Where can they find you, man?
Man, you can find us on YouTube Thursdays at 8 p.m. We're going to have an episode Thursday. Lyfe, Vibes. Y'all definitely welcome. Miss Savage, y'all come through too if you want. Also, like I said, we got the Falcons preseason game coming up. I'm going to have the pregame meal, halftime show, and then the post-game show where we have the fans to come in. And like we say, man, every Thursday at 8, Falcons football season is picking up. Also check out our interviews that we've had from the likes of, we've had Steve Weiss, John Abraham. We've had a lot of different guests on here. Haskell Standback, many different athletes. Miss Connie Carberg, the first female NFL scout that ever existed during the 70s. She drafted the New York Sack Exchange. That was the last interview that we had. One of the best people out here, man. But please check us out. And as we say in the Birdcage, you either get right or you get left.
There it is. There it is.
Hey,
there it goes.
Just keep, historian, I want you to always remember, if you remember just one thing, remember this. When Deboe'S Vibes is on your show, I started that shit. I made him a Falcons fan.
I don't know where the fuck you got that shit from, bro.
Always remember
I let shit slide like 4 times. I don't know fucking idea. I have no clue where the fuck you got that shit from. I've been a Falcons fan since fucking 91 until legit quit days, nigga. So I don't know where the fuck you got that shit from. I have no fucking idea where the fuck you got shit from.
I'm the one that took him to the games. I took him to the game.
You took me to a motherfucking game and that made me a Falcons fan.
Before
you took me to a motherfucking game. Oh, a preseason game.
Oh God, okay, calm down.
Preseason game. First of all, no damn preseason game. I took the mini game.
Okay, let's do this. All right. No, you keep saying the same thing. Historian, my apologies. Like, you know, if you can stand by, just stand by. How'd you make me a Falcons fan? I gotta hear this.
Because when you walk into the Georgia Dome and you see 65, 70,000 fans, I took you to the Falcons Saints game. And after that game, you were a different man. After the Falcons Saints game. And I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? You transformed into a Falcons.
Yeah, okay, all right. So from 1991, at that point, I wasn't a real fan.
First of all, what kind of fan was he? No. First of all, you weren't no damn Falcons fan, no damn 19. You were a Dion fan. You weren't no Falcons fan.
I was a
All right, let's
Falcons
get
fan.
that. Let's get that straight.
Name me
So,
5 Falcons for that team.
from what team?
You said
1991
Dion
team.
fan, as in Dion Sanders.
Oh Lord, you asking him or you asking me?
No, not new historian. I'm asking this nigga.
What? 91. Oh shit. Let's see. Besides Dion, you had goddamn Tim McKyer. You had goddamn Chris Miller. You had goddamn Steve Broussard. You had goddamn hold the fuck up.
Yes, it's taking a while, bro. It's really taking a while to answer that question.
First of all,
Let me save right quick. All right, here you go. Darren Connor, Mike Rozier, Scott Case, Andre Rison, who was it? Terrence? No, the Terrence when he went there. Jamie Dukes
Jimmy
was with the
Dukes.
team.
That's what Jimmy
All right,
Dukes.
Jamie Dukes was with the team. Scott Case, he was still with the team. You know what I'm talking about? So you sitting here telling me, you know what I'm saying? Oh well, I made him a Falcons fans. That's the craziest shit I've ever heard, bro.
Hold up.
Anyone can name 5 people from
Historian, what's up, man? What's up?
Where the hell you going?
Now, I'm about to pull up on both of y'all with this one. Now,
Right.
both of y'all done named all these players, and y'all done left out 2.
Jesse Tuggle.
That's one.
Okay, what's the other one?
No. I wasn't even going Jesse Tucker.
Oh, my bad.
How the hell do you leave out Mike Ken for number 1?
Mike Ken.
A man that had over a 10-year career in Atlanta, started as a rookie till then, and then you forget about the man who won the freaking playoff game with the Saints. How dare y'all forget Michael Haynes? How dare y'all forget?
He slipped my mind, bro. He slipped my mind. He slipped my mind.
He said, "How dare y'all?"
Hey, bro. Hey, historian. I was trying to think if it was Mike Haynes or Michael Pritchard.
Because you said Terrence Mathis, you got to remember.
And I backed up. I backed up.
Remember, Michael Haynes left when Mathis came in.
He did, yeah. And that's why I backed it up, man.
He about to pull out, and you didn't say Haynes. That hurt my feelings, man.
How about this, bro? I'll come on the birdcage and I'll admit my discretions, bro, on the birdcage, man.
This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do.
You good, man.
But no, I'm just gonna say, bro, this nigga did not make me a Falcons fan. I don't know where the fuck that shit came from.
Wait, what kind of fan were you before a Falcons fan? I want to know. Like, he said he made you a Falcons fan. So what kind of fan were you before?
He was a Dion fan. That was what he said earlier.
You the bullshit. Total bullshit.
Exactly.
Well, you choosing violence right now, Vibes. Hold on. I got to give you just. You making me feel like I'm back in the club.
Hey,
this is what we gonna do.
What's up? Nigga talking about, dog, come on, man.
This is what we gonna do. Historian.
You made me a Falcons. No. I was make sure we got. It's a yes or question. You made me a Falcons fan.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been in the same car with you as we go to this damn Saints Falcons game, and I walked in the dome. That was all because of you, and my overall impression of you hosting me for the Saints Falcons fan made me a Falcons fan.
Wow.
It changed your perspective.
Yay.
It did. You know what? It really did.
It changed your perspective. It
made you a man that day. It made you a man.
It really did.
Exactly.
It made me a better man.
His story. He lost.
It made me a better man. Yeah.
It made you a better man.
What I'm gonna say is.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna say is because
so you ain't gonna talk about that time we went to that fucking game in '99 when Ray Buchanan slammed old boy in the ground. Shit.
Oh, you talking about that?
I took you that game too.
The Baltimore game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice that you took him to the games.
Right.
Well, that's my
but I'm getting out this shit because he's driving. That makes him a host, and I should be just like kissing his ass because he's taking me.
That
yeah.
he took you to.
Because he drove. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for driving. Thank you so much for driving me to that game, bro.
That's so sweet of you. That is like the sweetest thing ever.
Miss Savage, thank you. Miss Savage, thank you.
You're so welcome.
That's why I told Vaz we need Savage on the show because she brings that rationale that we.
Yeah, no, well, yeah. Okay.
But what I was going to say is, I've been trying to say this for the last 10 minutes. You interrupted me. We're going to have a show with historian, you, me, Savage, also T. Will, and I want us to talk about that 91 team because this is like a 90s based show. I want to talk about how the 91 Falcons how they just like rejuvenate the city of Atlanta. I know historian, you was a little young back then. You was a young pup.
That's when I became a Falcon. I became a Falcon fan in '91. I was a
So
little.
we're gonna
but,
talk about that.
wait,
We're
You
gonna
made
talk
us
about
feel
the 90s
old.
Falcons.
oh, wait a minute.
You
I
making
give
us
you
feel
this.
old.
But I was in front of the TV when Dion had a Jerry curl. My mother can confirm this. Diaper on in front of my granddad's little black and white TV. Run, Dion, run! And diaper at 15 months old. I've been doing this. I was born into this, bruh. Been doing football since birth. Came out the womb.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's
For
up,
sure.
man. For
Hey,
sure.
Debo, hey, Vibe, why you did your brother like this, man? Just
I wouldn't do that just yet. It's your ass.
Man, so ain't nobody worried about him. Ain't nobody worried about him.
Shit, man.
Me and him know. Hey, I made him a fan. I made him the fan he is today. God damn, I'll say it again. I made him the fan he is today.
All
Don't worry,
right.
I got your
that.
back.
Hey, say this
you,
trick.
Mr.
Hey, say this trick.
Why'd you do that?
see, I ain't like how y'all ganged up on my man Vibes during that Living Single episode. I saw that.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, no, let me bring back. That's another thing. Yeah, no. You know what? Hey, shout to Ryan. Shout to Ryan. Ryan agreed with me.
We did not gang up on him.
Ryan agreed with me that there's no way that somebody should. Well, now, you know what? Look, we have a guest, y'all. We have a guest.
We did not gang up
Here's the
on
deal.
you.
Ryan was with that show. Ryan, proceed, bro.
I was watching the show myself and saw it with my own eyes. You can't tell. Listen, you can't piss on my back and tell me it's raining. And I watched it. Come on now. I didn't fall off the cabbage truck yesterday. Come on. Now.
You guys felt like we gang up on him?
Yeah, y'all do this.
They gang up on me all the time.
He ain't talking about you right now. He talking about me.
Okay, well, let's talk about you. We did not did we gang? We were not gang up on you.
But listen, I understand the sibling rivalry. I don't get involved with sibling rivalry. I stay out of that. That's between them two.
I just gave my opinion, and Ryan, as you saw, they just lost their mind.
Hey, they've been going back. Savage. They've been going back and forth since they was in the womb. Stay out of that. I'm telling you.
Listen, it's not. It
You
can't be
know what I'm saying? I've
rivalry.
known them since high school, though. So I've known him since high school. I know his girlfriends. I know who he dated. So you can't tell me to stay out of something that I've been in since high school. Okay.
Sibling rivalries is something you don't. Sibling
It don't
rivalries.
matter. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna call it out.
Let's
I'm gonna call it out. Listen, I'm gonna call that shit out. Don't get me started now.
A lot of
All
gets to
right,
talk.
I'm gonna call some shit out. Don't.
I'm gonna meet you.
Ain't no damn clock. Ain't no clock. His story. Ain't no rivalry if one person's always right. They don't make no damn rivalry. Okay, that's number one.
Oh man.
Number two. So historian. Let me ask you this question. Because you brought that shit up. All right, I was gonna leave it alone. All right. So you mean to tell me, historian, that you meet a female and she cooking for you and all kinds of stuff. It's like, you know what I'm saying? She the one. But she like, yo, I mean, I gotta tell you, you know, Ryan, you my dude, you my boo, this and the other. But you know what I'm saying, I got a little sexual past, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've been with some niggas, but I'm gonna leave that alone because I got you now. What you gonna say?
I'm gonna give you this. First off, I cook for myself. I don't need no broad cooking for me. I've been cooking for myself for years.
Okay, I get all that shit. All right, just an example. All right,
no. Because here's the thing. The one thing I ain't gonna get caught up in is, oh, well, I cook. No, hell no. Motherfucker, I cook my own food. I cook for the crib. We good. Now, secondly, I'm gonna tell you like this from being a military man. First off, I ain't marrying nobody. Now, if we cool, we rocking and knocking, it's cool. I ain't marrying nobody with high mileage like that, because guess what? I got it too. Just being real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Absolutely.
Now I can't speak for all military men. I'm just gonna say, look, I was young, I was I had my fun, and I got mileage. But at the same time, I'm not finna sit there and float with that. I just can't. And just like it's a lot of women that ain't gonna float with a nigga with a lot of mileage. You get what I'm saying? A lot of them not. You not Savage. You ain't finna fuck with a nigga that's got a whole body count like that.
She just said she would. She said a couple weeks ago she would, bro.
No, what I said was their past is their past. Like
No, I get that. I get that.
Look at that. Like, hey, look at y'all. That's for sure. That's
So,
for sure.
so I get what you're saying with that one, Savage. But this is the other thing that you got to understand. There are more of y'all in this world than there are of us.
Coco, what's up, girl?
There are more of y'all in this world than there are of us. So in that situation, we have the option to be a hell of a lot more choosier in that situation.
Facts.
We do.
That's all I was trying to say.
And see, he might have said it another way. See, I'm actually saying it in this way so you don't get confused.
That's all I was trying to say.
Nothing on me. Here's my thing. I got a hell of a lot of choices at that point because ladies outnumber us in this world.
Facts. Bring it. Facts.
Now, in that sense, hell, I can say, you know what? Nah, I'm good with this here. I'm gonna slide over here. Yeah, we can still be cool, baby. But guess what? I just ain't bringing that home because I know what it is. Because my thing is, you already know what it is with me.
Yes.
You ain't finna bring me home like that.
Yes.
Let's be real. If you know that somebody that had community dick. There
you go.
Knowledge. Let's keep
there. You go, boy.
We heard what y'all said about the ladies. I'm just keep it a buck right on this side.
Yes.
You said a female that shared. I'm flipping it, Life. I'm flipping it for you. If you got a nigga that's got community dick that's been around, bro, a possibility that shit done been tainted with an STD.
That's all I was trying to say.
With this, could possibly have kids on it. Like, come on. It's a lot of baggage that come with that. That's what you got to understand. And I get what Vibes was saying, but I know what y'all are saying. There's some people out here that will say, you know what, baby, regardless of your past or whatever, you know what, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what? That's just how you feel. But that's for that person. You can't force a person not that wants to have a different choice of opinion in that sense or whatnot to do that.
No one's forcing anything. No. What we were saying is that in my opinion, in Miss Savage's opinion, is that a sexual past don't define that individual. You know what I'm saying? And if you meet someone who, you know what I'm saying, he or she had a community dick, a community pussy, whatever, you don't judge somebody about that. You just don't. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make it easy for you. Would you marry a woman that's a fucking escort and a porn star? That you know that's done fucked everything, done did everything out here, sucked and fucked everything out here, and possibly done had an STD. No, I'm asking, Life. Would you mess with a woman like that? Now, I'm sorry, not mess with. Would you marry a woman like that? Would you marry a woman like that?
Well, marry a woman like that? Yeah, I mean, she's not doing it anymore.
Hey man,
yeah,
you're a good one. You're a good one. You're a good one.
But you always ask if they got tested, though.
You're a good one.
They get tested, though.
But Savage, but let's be real. Now you're saying that, but let's be honest. And I know this from being a military man. Now, I kept my papers on me. I ain't play that shit. I love my body. I'm gonna tell you that now. I love my body. I love my health. I like being able to go to the bathroom and piss in the toilet without my dick falling off. Just being real with you on that. Because and this is just me, and I'm just putting this out here for y'all. It's some stuff out here that America ain't even reported. It's dudes that get quarantined to other countries or whatnot because they fucking around and giving community dick, and the shit it receives whatever is given to it. So that's what I mean when I say community dick. I ain't talking about clean motherfucker. I'm talking about everything.
I get that. Yeah, I get. Okay, I get that too. No, okay. So when we
like. Who's gonna be honest about that? It's like that's what we're talking about. Like, if somebody decides to be honest.
No. Hold on. How many people gonna ask the question? Do you get tested? There's a lot of people out here that don't ask that question.
Facts.
Okay, historian. STDs aside, of course, that plays a role.
You can't see, bro. No. Hold up.
No.
You can't see STD aside. But no, hold up, bro. Let me step in because that's one of the first things I said last week. I said there's a lot of shit associated with that shit. And the first thing I said is your health.
Exactly. You can't move the goalpost.
Miss Savage, I didn't say that shit.
I gotta go back and watch it. I don't remember.
You gotta go watch. That's the first thing I said. I said a couple weeks ago. I said when y'all were going off on me and shit. I said I've seen the fucking clip. I said verbatim. There's a lot of shit going on that question. The main thing is your health. And then I brought a crazy motherfucker.
Hey, I believe that. I believe to always get
No.
tested. I always ask people if they got
Hey,
tested.
fuck
It's
all
the
that.
first
Fuck
thing
all
I
that.
ask.
We know. Ain't nobody talking about no damn.
You though. We talking about other folks because here's the thing: it's a lot of people that's sexually irresponsible in this world.
True.
There's a lot of them out here, and the problem with that is this: you bringing issues to the bedroom. And my thing is, it's certain issues that I'm not finna have because I'm gonna tell you right now. I ain't eating nothing that get up and walk away from me. If you understand what I'm saying. Understand that. I don't eat everything that walk. That's
Right.
So health is very important.
It is very
For
important.
sure. For
I
sure.
It
Blackberry
is.
molasses, I see you. That's what's up.
need to wake up and roll over and you see my buddy laying right here. I'm laying here and she laying over there.
But you're making an assumption that every woman that he is gonna talk to is just gonna every woman is like that, but not every woman is like that. You know what I'm saying? And every woman, and it's just like you, every man has a past. We all have a past. Our age shows us our past. You know what I'm saying? So
some didn't. That's what it's.
All I was doing is giving my opinion. Y'all lost y'all shit.
No, we didn't. No,
we did not.
Yes, I did.
His story.
No, we did not. No.
I'm standing.
Historian. Now. Deboe'S himself posted it. That clip. And he's like, no, what the fuck you talking about? No, fuck that shit. What the fuck? That was him losing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
all we were saying was
did go off.
I crashed out. All right, okay. I crashed out. What the fuck? Yeah, I crashed out. It's all good.
All we were saying was that no one, of course, the STDs. We weren't even talking about damn. We weren't even talking about those STDs. Of course, STDs. But we're just as
everybody has a past.
Everybody has a past. What we were saying was, and just wrap this shit up. Everybody has a past, and no one should be judged for that.
Right.
Oh man, StreamYard. Right when he was getting to the good part. Damn.
It went a good part. Here's the deal. Like I said, and historian, thank you so much, bro. And historian in that show, you told me
so much for being here.
You told me, historian. You know what I'm saying? You was like,
oh, he's
if
there.
I was back on, you said historian, I was on there, have your back. And you know what? You man your word. You man your word. You got my back right now.
Oh, you guys had like a pre-show,
you
huh?
No, he said shit. If you're paying attention,
you hear that,
if you're paying attention, he said that shit in the fucking chat. He said, if I was on, I have your back right now. For
Think
sure.
about it. It was not planned. I said that in the chat because I didn't like y'all
pay attention to your own show, goddamn.
Now that I know that that's a sibling rivalry, I stay out of that because at first I was like, wait a minute, they look alike, and I didn't know that was his twin until he told me that was his twin, and I said, well, I gotta kind of, when siblings go at it, you stay the hell out of it. But see, when you add a third party into that, even though you know them, then that's all fair game at that point.
Historian.
It is.
It's not a sibling rivalry. It's common sense against non-common sense.
It's just good debate.
I just said
great debate.
I just said a sibling rivalry.
Y'all,
wow. Y'all, I'm standing.
Hey, hopefully we didn't scare you away, bro. You can come back on. Hopefully we didn't scare you away, man.
Yeah, please come back on. We like having you on.
Come back, man.
This part don't pump no Kool-Aid. I'm definitely coming back. So I got
historian. I'm gonna give you a mulligan, bro. For 30 seconds, bro.
What's up?
Like I said, man, I told you this is unfiltered. Tell me your entire opinion about Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts is a guy that we still waiting on, and he definitely at this point has to prove it because the man has been straight ass cheeks. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Now on my show, I keep decorum about it. One of the worst draft picks that we've taken. We all gotta wait. He got to get pennies. Brock Bowers did it with 3 shitty ass quarterbacks. One of them was ours, and Desmond Ridder, who's fighting for a job in Cincinnati, and the man set the tight end record as a out of fame. Pitts had to do it with Matt Ryan. I don't give a fuck what half these Falcon fans say when it comes to that. Because let's keep this. A lot of them are still hoping for this guy to do it. Now, the year that he got hurt, I understand injuries happen. You got to come back mentally. You got to be strong. But let's be real. You fucking half-ass on routes. You don't fucking block. You don't do a lot of the little things that's supposed to make you that. So I'm at this point, motherfucker, you show me. I don't give a fuck with you. Here's my thing. The thing that pissed me off was when nigga said, "Oh well, it's a lot of people that's got opinions out here and they can't do what we do out here in the heat." Bitch, I was a motherfucking coasting. I was in the motherfucking water, nigga. Let's talk about this shit.
The main thing that stood out with that comment, you know, all people saying things about it. We not out here in this heat. You know who else out there? Charlie Warner, another tight end, doing his thing. So,
nigga, let's be real on this. A lot of us didn't get to the level that you got to because some of us got injured, some of us got in trouble, some of us had to deal with politics. Because I can tell you right now, I got recruited by the University of Miami. Southern University looked at me, and it's a few other schools. I pretty much had injury issues. Debo, and I played semi-pro. My thing was body didn't hold up, and I went to the service. That was what happened. Ole Miss was about to give me a shot when Houston Nutt was there with Coach McGriff or whatnot, who definitely is a defensive coordinator for Wesley McGriff, my old coach's cousin, who's a D coordinator at Auburn right now. You can look him up if you don't know who he is. Was gonna hook me up with a shot at fucking Ole Miss to play SEC ball. So again, when you sit back and talk about people can't do what you do, nigga, please,
right?
Bitch, play with some motherfucking heart. Like, nigga, you ain't even from fucking Philly. Let's get that straight. You from the suburbs outside the city. You don't even drink the Schuylkill water, Schuylkill water. Understand that the Schuylkill punch ain't in your blood, nigga. Fucking get up here, sip some Schuylkill water out of the river, nigga, and get some motherfucking heart. That's all I'm saying. And all you Falcon fans that want to make excuses for this nigga, y'all definitely can sit back and watch. Now, if he ball out and prove me wrong, good. That means we win. But damn it, this nigga should have been doing this shit from the jump. So fuck all these bullshit ass opinions y'all want to put out here. I'm diplomatic on my show, but today is the day that I don't give a fuck. So quit bitching at people that's calling out factual shit and get out your motherfucking vaginals. Apologize for saying that. Get your uteruses out of a bunch and take your tampons off and motherfucking man up and accept the fact that you motherfuckers literally are babying a guy that's a shitty ass first round pick that y'all are waiting on to do this. So fuck what y'all talking about. I'm the historian, baby. I'm out. Appreciate y'all having me on. Y'all check out the first page, man.
Hey man, y'all, everybody! Shout out to the Deboe'S Savage Lyfe sports prognosticator, the historian. Hey, bro, stand by right quick, man. Hey, the Birdcage LLC, man, check it out, y'all. Y'all already know what the deal is, man. Hey, y'all, we had a great time today. You know what I'm talking about. Thank everybody. I'm looking at it right now. I want to give a shout out right quick to the Griffins. Keeping up with the Griffins. I've been a couple of times, man. You know what I'm saying? Joe and Chrissy, man. Man, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much coming by. Man, like, you know what I'm saying? They if you know, you know. Y'all know the deal is, man. Keep up with Griffins, man. Y'all come by, subscribe to them, all that good stuff, man. Miss Ash. Oh, Miss Ash. Oh, let me get my Barry White from Miss Ashley. Hey, Miss Ashley, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Miss Ashley in the building, you know what I'm saying? Blackberry Molasses, everybody. Blackberry Molasses, love you. I'm going Coco TTV in the building. Coco, appreciate you coming by. You know what I'm talking about? And
I came back.
Everybody who came through to talk about the epic movie Friday, we thank y'all so much. Friday can be a movie that we watch every single day, y'all. You know what I'm talking about?
I watched it twice yesterday.
Right. So,
Lyfe, where'd you go?
Battery issues, man. And yeah, I had to get that taken care of.
It cut off on a great part. You were about
It's
to
all
whatever.
good.
No, I came back. I didn't want y'all thinking I just bailed on some shit like that in the middle of that conversation. You know what I'm saying? But that's all good.
Sure.
It's good. It's good dialogue. You know what I'm saying? For real, good dialogue.
Yeah, it was.
For sure.
For sure.
Well, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Please share it out. You know what I'm talking about?
Even though
And
Debo felt like we gained up on him.
It's all good. G. Y'all keep talking about shit. I'm good. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep that with you folks.
I'm sorry if you felt like we gained up on you.
It's all good. It's all to the G. It's all to the G. Everybody, thank y'all so much. Y'all been vibing out for the past 90 minutes. And thank you. Next week, the show will not be Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I will be at my son's birthday party. I got the invite from his mama at like 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, so to make sure she want to make sure I'm there. So I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna go anyway, but she had to make sure she texted me to make sure I was there. So I will be there. So
No show next
we
week.
got no show next week.
hold on, you was gonna go anyway. So had
Yeah.
you not invited, you would popped up.
I was going to go. I've been invited to his birthday party for the past three weeks, but you know,
But you said you were gonna go anyways.
right? You know,
Okay.
you know, how
Well,
baby mamas are.
tell Casey I said happy birthday.
Yeah, for sure. 19. You know what I'm talking
I'll
about?
call him.
For sure.
I got his
Hey.
number.
Hey, y'all! Thank y'all so much for coming through. The first episode of Deboe'S Savage Life, and hope y'all liked it. Had a great time, and
What, in 2 weeks?
yeah. Oh! By the way, before we head out, I can officially say, in next week, your boy will be in Beantown, Bosstown,
Oh, you
Boston,
guys turn
Massachusetts.
50.
Your boy
Happy birthday to
we turn
everybody
50.
this
Not
week.
not
Yes.
next week. We're turning 50 on that Sunday.
That's
Mhm.
And
Sunday.
Debo Life has
Sunday.
assured me that we're going to, you know what I'm saying, do it big. I'm very excited.
Shout out!
You know what I'm
Can I do a
saying?
shout out? Happy birthday to Mario because he said he's gonna watch the show. So happy birthday, Mario! He's turning 50 Saturday.
Bet.
Shout out
We
That's
to
went
my
to
what's up.
school
son.
with him.
He turned 8. Shout out to my son. He turned 8 years old on Friday.
Oh shoot! Happy
Bet.
birthday!
That's what's up. Everybody watching it, man. If y'all like it, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You already know what the deal is. Share, like, subscribe, all like this. You know, just share us out. We love all y'all. Thank y'all so much for
Love
coming
y'all.
by.
And as of
Man,
Friday, bye Felicia.
big. Oh, yeah. Bye, Felicia.
Bye Felicia.
One of the best lines ever, man.
Ever.
Bye, Felicia.
Ever.
Hey, y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming by. We'll do it again next week. R.I.P. Raleigh. And respect, love, and peace. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. Peace.